Aye, aye, good morning, Mac. Ah. And how are we this morning, then? Oh!
Ow! Oh, look what you've done, you microphonic moron! Ah!
Oh, well, you know that drinking too much coffee is bad for your health.
It wasn't coffee, it was tea.
Well, let's forget about it. I didn't come here to talk about tea.
Why are you wearing a scarf anyway, Mac?
Well, Mac, they told me it might be a bit chilly up at the North Pole.
A bit? It could drop to 60 below.
What, below zero?
Aye, but don't worry, I've prepared everything necessary for your trip.
So I finally get to meet some Eskimo footballers.
Aye, and one of the most important and controversial rules came out of Eskimo football, the offside rule.
Cool. Can you imagine what football would be like without the offside rule, Mac? Players would be scoring goals all over the place.
Allow me to introduce you to my Eskimo ancestor, Mac Whistlenuk, the creator of the offside rule. A very cool customer.
Ah!
What are you trying to do now, lad? You won't need to take a heater with you. People are waiting.
Well, I don't want me cables iced up. Still, you're right. I should get a move on. I've got a story to write, a report to hand in.
Mind the cable.
Hey. Ah! Do you want me to give you a hand mending the fuses, Mac?
Don't forget it, Mac, will you?
Microphone, someone made a mistake, Mac. I thought I was near the North Pole, so I decided to get here by scuba diving.
Where'd you start from?
Well, do you know where the Bahamas are?
You came all the way from the Bahamas?
A stroll in the park. Now, how do I get out of here?
Up there, Mick, through that ice hole.
There's an Eskimo fishing up there and someone's about to take the bait.
Are you talking to me? Well, I'm not caught that easily, especially
kids
not
are
by
talking
the
fish.
There's not much to do here at the pole, so I signed up for a few language courses. Now then, what kind of fish are you? I've seen most types of fish around here, but I've never seen you before.
That's because I'm a microphone.
Oh, well, that explains it. You live up on the surface. Well, I don't get up there as much as I like to these days.
Yes, I know what you mean, but my problem is... Oh, going on!
Mick, may I introduce you to Manaluk the Eskimo and his family?
Seems like today's a good day for fishing. Oh, and now stop that, Gurry.
Gurry like arrow.
Make another hole. Aha! This one look good.
After that little dip, there's no way I can broadcast in stereo.
You'll
Hey?
be fine, Mick.
I must say this hole doesn't seem too... Yeah, get down as if my backside wasn't tender enough.
We leave for today. Olga, Gori, Matuk, let's go home. You come too, Mr. Explorer.
Oh, you're too kind and most eager to learn your customs, and if you just kindly remove your puppy, I'd be only too happy to accompany you.
Down, Matuk.
Thanks.
That's okay, Mr. Explorer Man.
You see, we Eskimos, warm, hospitable people.
Eh? Maybe, but I'm freezing out here. Wow, this is more like it.
Eskimo cabins are very warm. That's why they wear next to nothing when they're inside.
Ah, smells even better than the meat pies at Man United.
I've prepared a special dinner in your honour, Mr. Explorer, sir.
Olga, you are too kind, really. My mouth is watering. I can't wait.
Oh, neither can I.
Ah, come here, lad.
Food, Gurry, feed.
What a naughty kid. Why doesn't his dad tell him off?
Because Eskimos have great respect for their ancestors and believe they can be reincarnated through the children.
He's asking if you enjoyed the food, Mr. Explorer.
Oh, yes, it was delicious.
Oh, what a porky pie. Did you see his nose grow?
We're off to the stadium tomorrow to see the match with our team, the Greenland Reindeer.
Yeah.
It'll be great. They're playing the Arctic Walruses.
The reindeer against the walruses, eh?
Aye, the coldest derby in the history of football.
And that poor bloke doesn't seem to know what day it is.
He came all the way up here to study Eskimo customs.
And Guri's teaching him how Eskimo kids play. Oi, that's a beer, not a roller towel. Ha ha!
Manaluk, you don't suppose you know of a bed and breakfast near here? Just a thought, you know.
The nearest one, 50 kilometers away.
Time to go. I got a long walk because there's only one bed here. Oh, yeah.
I think you'd better sleep there, Mick, don't you?
In the one bed, are you mad?
It was customary for Eskimo families to share a bed to keep warm.
Our guests ready for bed. Move over, Gori, and make room.
Oh, I shouldn't like to impose.
Here we are, snug as
Hey.
6 bugs in a rug. It's so snug, I'm tired. Night.
Nighty night.
Good night.
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 Huh?
That's quite a noise. We microphones are sensitive to sound. Oh.
Good morning, Mick. How did you sleep? Not well by the look of you.
But listen, it's gone quiet. I can sleep at last. They can go on without me. I'll stay here and have a little nap.
If you do, you'll never know the origin of the offside rule.
Who could that be? Who'd be up this early anyway?
Team is ready for work, eh? Good lad.
As you can see, Eskimos have a great rapport with their dogs.
Come on, hurry up, it's cold.
Sure you won't come with us, Mr. Explorer? Plenty of room.
No, thank you. I've plenty of information on Eskimo bites.
Your taxi's waiting, Governor.
We always remember you, Explorer.
And I shan't forget my visit here in a hurry. Oh.
Hitchhikers? Sorry.
No, Hermes!
Holy ski slope. Whoa! This sled could do with its suspension looking at. Ah! Those brakes are a bit sticky. Oh!
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
Aye, aye, that's Santa Claus! Don't forget that recording equipment you promised me. Come on, let's go. Hup. Whoa!
That's right, Mick. Stay cool. In that vast and desolate land, it could take weeks for the Eskimos to reach their destination. And they had to build their own shelter every night, using only the materials that lay to hand.
Cool, they'll take ages. I better help them. Ah! No, that wasn't right now. Hey? They've finished already. What a pair. Aye, aye, what's he doing now? Dismantling it already? Oh, I see, for the windows, of course. Right, it's finished then. We can go in now. Come on. Oi! Hold up. Wait for me, you lot. Now stop mucking about and open this door. Hey, Wilma! Olga!
The Eskimos lived in these igloos whilst away from their cabins. Have a good rest, Mick. Let me ease your insomnia with a bit of history.
Oh, well, hurry up then,
The
Uncle.
beginnings of football among the Eskimos was very curious. And until they found the proper footwear, they were slipping and sliding all over the place.
Cool, look at that. Who's he then?
He was the first figure skater in history. Sorry
Hey?
about the sleepless night, but you're nearly at the stadium. It's just over that mountain.
Just over that mountain, eh? Well, that is reassuring. Oh, look at the size of that. How do we get across it?
Don't underestimate the Huskies. They're very intelligent.
Frozen pizza. Who said life at the pole was tough? Oh, look out! Ah! Ah! Oh, oh, no! Ow! Oh, ow!
Are you okay, Mick?
Well, I've had better days, Mac. Like every day of my life up to now, for instance. Made it to the top at last, and there's the stadium.
Now all you have to do is get down.
That's easy. Yay! Oh,
Careful, you'll blow a circuit.
Not again! Ah! I always travel by snowball. Hey, this is quite a stadium.
Aye, and it looks like there's quite a crowd.
Horns and tusks. Where's the change from woolly hats, I suppose?
Pillows, lovely ice pillows.
What are those two up to then?
That's an Eskimo ticket tout. They're haggling over the ticket price.
3 little ice cubes for 1 ticket. Mine only cost me a half. What a cheat. Aha! Oh, I'm hungry. Just the place. A hot dog and something to drink, please.
Be careful, Mick. It's customary to eat everything piping hot in these parts.
Ah!
I did warn you.
I know.
Well, come on, time to take your seat.
What's that strange noise? Oh,
It's the municipal band, Mick, with that old favourite, the Chattering Teeth Cha-Cha. They play it before every game, lad.
oh, they must save a fortune on instruments.
These are the Arctic walruses, not exactly good sports.
Not exactly the types you'd invite for a battery barbecue, eh? Aye. What's that then, Mac?
That's for the team photo, Mick.
Oh, so that's how it's done.
All right, boys. Big smiles.
I can introduce you to all the players if you like, Mac.
I can't believe you know all their names, Mick.
What do you think I was doing during those sleepless nights? Reading local sports magazines, of course.
Was that all right, Raph? I forgot to try and catch a good side. I was blubbing out unhappy. Sorry, I won't let it happen again.
Won't happen again. Well, no, not with that camera, it won't. That's Dangerous Dan McGrew. He's in charge of stealing midfield balls and deflating the opposition. The guy in the turban's Billy Bolty from Birmingham. And that's the goalkeeper, Snotty Slick.
Aye, well, for goodness sake, don't tell us why, Mick. Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, I told you the walruses weren't interested in playing clean. Ha ha! Here come the Greenland reindeer. They win the Fair Play Prize in the Polar League every year. They're whiter than white. Well, whiter than snow, you might say. Ha ha! That's Sub-Zero and Baked Alaska who play at the front. Frigid, the goalkeeper, and where is he? Oh, there he is, Cool and Fluke. And there's the girls' favourite, Parson Fuel. Well, I don't know what they see in him. Yay! I've only got eyes for Tessie myself. Whoa!
And that's Mac Whistleanook, who invented the offside rule.
Hey! No, what are you trying to do? Blow my circuits?
Welcome to Radio Pop Polar, the unbiased polar radio station. We're about to see the great walruses destroy the reindeer.
No chance. Welcome to the big game. One thing's for sure, the walruses are going to have a tough time of it today.
Your ancestor won't have to worry about keeping a cool head during the game.
And the razzle-dazzle reindeer kick off with Cool Hand Fluke immediately demonstrating one of his best moves, the tunnel.
Moolan Puke with another ridiculous move, stopped in his tracks by the brilliant Blubbergut.
Not exactly a standard bearer for sportsmanship, is he?
Mac Whistleanook won't let him get away with it.
Aye, he must have hearing problems. Now what? Oh, hang on, he's in a spin. Going down. Cool. Ha ha! He'll get a surprise when he comes up. That's if he comes up. Ah!
That's a foul and a yellow card, Blubbergut.
Oi! And him!
I was only stopping Cool Hand Thinkhead there from hurting himself.
Yes, but he had the ball and you stopped him with a deliberate and cynical foul. And to add insult to injury, you refused to stop when I blew the whistle, laddie.
Refused to stop, I didn't hear nothing.
Hey, Sub-Zero, pass the ball to me. I'm free.
It's the assistant referee's job to signal for offside, so they must pay close attention.
Offside here.
But the referee makes the final decision.
Keep your eye on the ball, Snotty! Cool, didn't get a sniff of it.
Alaska was offside.
Oi! Who threw that?
If I had wanted me nose wiped, I'd have done it myself.
You're offside, Alaska, because when your teammate passed you the ball, you were closer to the opposing goal line than two of your opponents, all right?
Yeah, but the goalkeeper was there, wasn't he?
Aye, lad, that's one opponent, but you need two between you and the goal line. If you want to stay on side.
Well, the reindeer thwarted by the ref's decision there.
Once again, the referee has reached the right decision.
Excuse me, Mac Whistleanook, but I have a little favor to ask of you. I wonder if you would mind explaining all that to me again.
It'll be a pleasure, Baked Alaska. Now listen carefully. Watch the refrigerator screen closely. Pay particular attention to the moment the ball was passed to you. As you can see, you're closer to the goal line than both the ball and the next to last opposition player.
You're right, Mac. There's no doubt about it. I was offside. I see it now.
In this case, you'd be onside because there are two opponents between you and the goal line, neither of whom happens to be the goalkeeper. But you were offside, Alaska, in which case it's an indirect free kick to the opposition.
Oh, ball circuits. What on earth's that, Mac?
Have you never heard of the sinking of the Titanic?
Eh? Oh, come on, that's only a film. All special effects and no acting, isn't it? So what's this, a remake?
I can't wait to see the iceberg. It's so exciting.
Better be soon. I bought this cruise with iceberg collision included. At last! It's wonderful!
Seems some travel agency's making the most of it by offering tourists the same spine-chilling experience.
Well, it's a nice bit of added drama by the scriptwriter, but what do we do with all those extras?
I expect they'll all be wanting some warm cocoa. After all, there were no victims this time.
No victims? What am I then, chopped liver?
Excuse me, would you move, please? We need some room.
Such poor seating, that travel agent will be hearing from me.
Oh, all that thumping and jarring, I feel seasick. Oh.
Well, you have to learn to go with the ice flow in these parts, Mick. How are you feeling now?
Well, I suppose I feel a bit better. Yeah, I'm just about recovered now. I feel great.
The reindeer are freezing. It's time for the walruses to crush them. Their goalkeeper, Frigid, has never got used to the climate here.
The walruses couldn't score a goal if the goalie was frozen stiff. He'd still be too much for that lot.
Hey, over here, I'm open!
Let's play him offside again.
Let's play him offside, but how do we do it?
Move up in a line so that he's closer to goal line than we are. We just have to be in front of Alaska before ball's passed to him. It's easy.
This is called the offside trap, and it's a difficult tactic to play. The defensive line needs a lot of coordination.
Coordination? The walruses?
Oi, we have to move at the same time, idiot, or it won't work.
Hey, Harson, would you mind moving out of the way a bit?
Ah, hey, don't shoot yet, Fluke. I don't want my hair to get all messed up.
That's no problem. Alaska was closer to the goal line than two opponents when the pass was made, so he must be offside.
Oh,
that was no goal, you idiots!
Actually, Scotty, the fans are right. It's a goal. When the ball was played, Alaska was in his own half of the field. There can be no offside when you're in your own half. So the goal is valid. It's in the rules of the game, laddie.
So, the reindeer are 1-0 to nil up, and the walruses are toothless.
1-0 to the reindeer through a lucky, lucky goal.
Both coaches worked hard on tactics at half-time.
Pooh, I think I lost him after the second woof.
I don't mind if the club appoint a foreign coach, but look, I think at least he should be human, like. Hey! Oh, I understand completely, yeah.
Who's coming, and what exactly have we got to shelter from?
Don't worry, kids. All my toys are waterproof. Merry Christmas!
Very light, whale. Very light water.
Yeah, all right, I can hear you, man.
Walruses with the ball, not making much progress. And they're robbed! The reindeer have it, they're moving forward. Cool and Fluke goes into a dive. Fjord's pair on the left.
They're too far away. I don't want to get my hair all messed up.
Sub-Zero shoots, but it's taken a deflection. Oh, the goalkeeper was lucky there. But the ball's going back. It's in!
Come on, ref, you were offside. Arson Fjord was miles offside. Come on, ref.
He was in an offside position, but not interfering with play, so there was no advantage to the reindeer team. A player may be offside, but if he doesn't interfere with play in any way, the goal may be allowed to stand. It's in the rules of the game, laddie.
We're offside, or my name's not Dangerous Dan McGee. I mean McGrew.
The second half promised to be interesting.
And I want to make sure I don't miss a second of it. It'll be great if I'm
Hey,
away.
wake up!
Hey, what century is it? What country am I in? What time is
You
it?
missed the reindeer's third goal. There's only a minute left in the game.
Icebergs and igloos. The reindeer are winning 3-1. Why didn't you wake me, man? Well, they know how to break the ice. Cool, this is some celebration. Hardly a warm reception, though, is it? In fact, it's distinctly chilly.
So the reindeer prove once again they're the best team in the North Pole.
The reindeer only won because the ref's biased. They're no more the best team in the North Pole and you're the best commentator.
Take that back. You better take back what you said or else.
Else what, Hornet?
Well, you'll find out, that's what. Come
Gentlemen,
on.
please, what an example to all the
Right,
fans.
defend yourself, Walrus Gob.
Ha! All right, Twigget, I'm ready.
Oh, please, come on, play cleanly.
They're just like kids.
Aren't they just?
The concept of fair play should apply to the media, not just to the players. What an example to set to young reporters. Achoo!
Would you prefer to leave the review of the offside rule until you're feeling a little better, Mick? Hot tea, eh? That should make you feel a lot better. Ah! Just mind you don't burn yourself, Mick. It's hot.
You don't say. So a player's offside if he's closer to the opposing goal line than the ball and the next to last defender. Right, Mick?
That's right. Look, it's quite clear. The attacker is closer to the goal line than both the ball and the next to last defender. However, if there are two opponents between him and the goal line, he's not offside.
And all that matters is the position he's in when the ball's played to him, right? Not when he receives it.
Right, and remember the ball must have been passed from a teammate. If it comes off a defender, the attacker can't be offside wherever he is on the pitch. It's in the rules of the game. Right, here's another example that's not always understood. Let's see if you know the answer, Mick. An attacker receives a pass when there are two players between him and the goal line, and neither of them is the goalkeeper. Is he offside or not?
Not offside, Mac. The rule only specifies there should be two opponents between him and the goal line, so they can both be defenders.
Very good, Mick.
Well, I'm learning. Now this is different, right?
Yes, do you know why?
Well, he was in his own half when the ball was played, so no offside.
That's correct, Mick.
Well, I listened to Mac Whistler Nook, Mac.
Aye, right up until the time you fell asleep.
And now the throw-in. Sorry, Mac.
Bless you, Mick. A player cannot be offside directly from a throw-in as long as the ball goes directly to him. Nor can he be offside from a corner because he's behind the ball. And finally, a player cannot be offside from a goal kick. Now, have you got all that, Mick, do you think?
Well, it seems a bit complicated, but I think I've got it all, Mac.
Good, so now you can concentrate on our next episode. One thing should be clear at least.
That I'm a brilliant microphone?
Being offside's not an offence, not in itself. Only if the referee thinks it interferes with play.
Oh, yeah?
I don't mean to offend you, Mick, but you should put your hand over your mouth if you're a...
I'm going, Mac. I don't want you to catch my cold. Bye!
Oh, very considerate, Mick, very considerate. In the next episode, we're going full steam ahead to England during the time of the Industrial Revolution, when all kinds of machines and gadgets were invented. This period saw my ancestor, Mac Cotton, invent a penalty kick. You'll hear stories taken from the annals of the King of Sports, from the country where, according to some, the sport itself was invented. And if that's not enough, with the help of a famous pair of detectives, we'll put a stop to Jack the Popper, a dangerous hoodlum who's trying to eradicate footballs from the Sceptred Isle. So don't miss the next episode.
Here, what's all this about a fair play song then, eh, thickhead?
Be quiet, and the rest of us will sing it for you.